Good afternoon, folks. I'm Jake Seaton with music.mync.com, and you're watching The Beast.
Let's go, don't think, don't contemplate, meditate, don't blink, don't eat. We can do that on the way to the airport. We can make it if we leave in like 15. So go get clean and I'll get cream and we'll get lost. Forget your job, forget your boss. Let's hit the exhaust, cause we don't ever gotta come back. Get your passport, we can hit the asphalt. Forget your vaccinations, girl, I used to work at Glaxo. So pack your bags and let's go, let's move. Don't nobody gotta know. Pack up your clothes in a duffel bag, grab what you gotta grab, step on gas and get close. Come on, we ain't left in so long, girl. Come on, we should get going. And you don't have to think twice. Nah, come on, we should get. We can hit the gravel, baby, and we can travel where the beach is off the deck and the sun don't ever set. I'm saying, do you wanna get gone? Put X on in the whip, get lost. Quick, get all the equipment packed in the backseat cab on my black Jeep, far from your set sheet job. Let's get bronze on the beach in Ghana. Let's learn all the techniques of Kama Sutra in Sri Lanka or Brazil like Blanca. I can be your Captain Kirk or Picard if you prefer. We can boldly go explore where no one has gone before. Got my Harris Teeter bag that's full of wine by the liter in Johannesburg, surrounded by clouds of medicinal herbs. Say word, you don't have to think twice, girl. Come on, we should get lost. You don't have to stay here, nah. Come on, we should get. We can hit the gravel, baby, and we can travel where the beach is off the deck and the sun don't ever set. I'm saying, we don't have to think twice, nah. Come on, we should get lost, and you don't have to stay here, nah. Come on, we should get gone, yeah. Come on, we should get gone. Come on, we should get gone. Listen, I said we can do whatever you want to, and we can go wherever you want to go, baby. We can fly wherever you desire, and we can go wherever you want to go, baby. 30,000 feet above the sea level, we settle in the sky, just the two of us. Mile high flyer than a G5. I'll make it feel like you did a split on a cumulus. Make it rain like a hurricane all up in your brain when you scream like a thunderclap. Everyone can hear. Say when you say my name, Barcelona, Spain, Paraguay, all the way to Nigeria. Baby, I can be your hero, spending all my euro. We could go to Greece, you take a bite out of my gyro. Pack your bags and let's go, let's move. Don't nobody gotta know. Pack up your clothes in a duffel bag, grab what you gotta grab, step on gas and let's go. Come on, you don't have to think twice, nah. Come on, we should get lost, and you don't have to stay here, baby. Come on, we should get gone. Come on, we should get gone. Come on, we should get gone. We should get gone. Yeah, nah, come on, we should get. We can hit the gravel, baby, and we can travel where the beach is off the deck and the sun don't ever set. On your saddle, don't forget, hit the throttle. We don't ever gotta look back. We don't ever gotta look back, do we, baby? I said we can hit the gravel, baby, and we can travel where the beach is off the deck. Come on.
Excellent. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Well, I guess just to get started, kind of introduce yourselves to the audience. How'd you guys get started?
Oh, well, my name is Pierce Freelon. I'm the MC for The Beast. We got Eric Hirsch over here on my left on keys, Pete Kimash on bass, and Stephen Kaufman here on drums. So how do we get started? Well, first of all, this trio, the rhythm section, have been playing together for the past 6 years, ever since they started at Carolina in the jazz program together. And then me and the drummer here, we've been going to school in Durham. We're from Durham since, we were both born and raised in Durham. EKPO alums, Durham School of the Art alums, YMCA alums, playing soccer back in the day. So, there's a long history here, both musically and personally, and then as a quartet, spiritually and everything else. It's just so.
Well, this collective actually started as a thesis project of yours. Is that correct?
Well, it was related to the thesis. Yeah, I was working on my master's at Syracuse in Pan-African Studies, working on scholarship on hip hop. So the Beast was gonna score the film, and so I got into the studio with these cats, and just the musical chemistry was just so beautiful that, you know, it couldn't stop with the thesis. We just had to keep making, even though they came up for my thesis show at Syracuse, and we performed for all my professors and everything else. Like, I knew once I got back to Durham that this was what was up, you know.
Well, this the combination of jazz and hip hop, it makes sense, but a lot of people don't do it. Why do you think that is, and why are you guys doing it?
You know, I think for us it kind of comes naturally because, you know, Pierce mentioned that the instrumentalists here, we are trained in jazz, but that's really just kind of a launching point because all of us, we listen to reggae, to rock, you know, soul, everything. And this band was really just an opportunity for us to take all of our influences, you know, disparate influences, different genres even, and kind of try and write songs that somehow blend them all together. Just by the nature of being a live hip-hop band, we're not using kind of really stale loops and samples like some other hip-hop artists might. It's like a rock band that plays as a soul style, and it has a guy rapping up front, so it's just kind of interesting combination.
And really, I mean, look at like the blues and jazz, hip hop, it's all part of the same, you know, American musical tradition. So, you know, we're just extending the legacy of the musicians that came before us, really.
Now, are there any live hip hop bands that influence you? Say the Roots, De La Soul, any?
You just named some. The Roots, De La Soul. I mean, what bands? What do y'all think? I mean, not even just hip hop bands. There's just bands in general that we take a lot of influence from. I mean, there's so many. Jazzanova, the Brazilian Girls, Foreign Exchange, just crazy. I mean, so it's not only hip hop, you know, like Eric mentioned, you know, we have so many influences, even influences from right here in the Triangle. There's just so much great music out there, so.
Well, speaking of influences, you grew up in quite a musical household.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Who is your mom again?
How was it growing up with Nina Freelon as your mother?
Oh, well, it was cool. She can cook. Like, I mean, that was my favorite thing about her, you know? And then, like, she sang on weekends, too. When I was coming up, because, I mean, her career really didn't take off or really even start until after I was born. I was, like, 2-3 years old when she was singing at the Marriott, you know what I mean? And it was cool because, you know, I watched my mom's career develop from like a really small grassroots thing, road trips to Wilmington with Scott Sawyer, you know what I mean, to performing at the Grammys at Carnegie Hall, you know, and even being with her in Japan and Vietnam and just internationally. So for me, it's more than anything else, it's inspiration because I can see, you know, what we're trying to do as like, you know, a continuation of the kind of grassroots foundation that she made. She was doing shows like this. Brother Yusuf and Friends was like a television local show that she was featured on, and, you know, doing local gigs, playing some of the same venues that I did, and she made it to such a wonderful level in her career. It's really just inspiration, you know, for us to kind of follow in her trailblazing steps, you know.
Well, how about you, Eric? You also grew up in quite a musical household.
Yeah, you know, my sister Rachel is in another local rally band called I Was Totally Destroying It. We're just 2 of the 4 kids in the family, and all of us play music. My parents met at conservatory in St. Louis. Dad played guitar, Mom played violin, and just from an early age, they were always exposing us to, you know, classical and jazz and musicals. And each of us on our own kind of found, you know, more contemporary musics like rock and soul and stuff like that. It just always meant that one of us was taking a lesson, or one of us was in a show, just between the 4 kids. Everyone was always feeding off of each other's energy. As the oldest, I kind of, you know, entered the kind of educational professional realm first, but it's really great to watch all my siblings. You know, Rachel's in her band, and my brother does musicals out at Western Carolina. It's just great to watch everybody kind of grow up and do their own thing.
Excellent. Would you mind playing a few more for us?
We'd not mind at all, because we love you. Great. You can find the song on our EP Catalyst. Listen, she stays stoned from the rock, head spinning from the hop. She's high like the bird, blows hard like bop. When she was young, she was punk. bass pumping through the trunk. Can't get out of the house, cause she's been living in a funk. She gets high from the heroines, on scat like Ella Fitzgerald and Sarah Vaughan, Mary J. She's gonna stay high, high, high. From that earth, wind, and fire, Bob Marley blazing that irie like the sky bee. She is gonna be high. My LP is like LSD. She just needs a little TLC or detox like DRE. She's high, high, high. So high like a pelican, lost. And she will never come down. She's high. Baby, we can come down. So high up off the ground, ground, ground. Baby, we could come down. Come and listen to the sound. Baby, we could come down. So high up off the sound, sound, sound. Baby, we could come down. Will she ever come down? Will she ever come down? Yo, yo, will she ever come down? So addicted to the sound, she will get high like an astro, not like a black hole. iPod tied around her neck like a lasso. Inject the flow, get you hooked like crack smoke. Music medicine is like Glaxo. Welcome to your rehabilitation. We are giving you an invitation to come back down to civilization. Overdose again, we'll put you back on probation. No peace music till the day's end, till we come down. Woo! Will she ever come down? So high above the ground, will she ever come down? Will she ever come down? So listen to the sound, come on. Will she come down, down, come down, down? Will she come down, down? Eric, tell me, will she come down? The beast is in the building, so baby come down, come down. Will she ever come down? So high above the sound. Yeah, will she ever come down? So high above the ground. Now come down, baby. Come down, baby. Come down, baby. Come down. Come down, baby. Come down, baby. Come down, baby. Come down. Come down, baby. Come low with it. Come down, baby. Come down. Down, baby. Come down, baby. Come on. Yeah, talk to him. Woo! Listen, I said there's so much more to me. Yes, I'm an MC, yet my mama is a Grammy nominee. And I can freestyle off the top of the dome methodically. And yes, I follow Greek mythology, the Apollo Creed. Got a music, my philosophy is honestly to rap like I'm possessed as if I followed an apostrophe. And I believe in the beast like the Apostles' Creed. But underneath, music is just a part of me. When you see a Durham boy, no siree. From Durham, you're a young drug dealing dope boy. No siree. You see, there's so much more to me. Come on, you see, there's so much more to me. Yo, I said there's so much more to me than what you know from what you see. Looking just at the surface, I am a tree, and the roots run deep as the ocean. You are making decisions based on division, only looking at the quotient. The rest of the equation is amazing. Bull City, born and raised around the way from 40,000 acres of plantations, where black bodies were appraised, and from the ashes, Durham's Hayti community was raised, singing with you see a Durham boy, no siree. From Durham, you're a young drug dealing dope boy. No siree. You see, there's so much more to me. You see, there's so much more to me. take it to another level. Come on, take it to a. Come on, just. Is it a criminal? First gut reaction, I'm talking about subliminal. Maybe you would look at me and see that I'm a Syracuse graduate, but even that don't let you know my attributes. Graduated from day schools, so the old heads educate me to they rules. Now I can break loose psychological chains of slavery, take their degree and suffocate them with they noose. But when you see a Durham boy, no siree, a young hip-hop drug dealing dope boy, no siree, you see, there's so much more to me. You see, there's so much more to beast. There's so much more to me. So come on. But you don't hear me. So we gotta give it to you again. So come on and just take it to another level. Pete, we gotta take it to another level. Steve, Eric, and just take it to another level. Take it to another level. So take it to another level. Yeah, yeah, come on and yeah, come on and take it to another level. Yeah, take it to another level. Take it to another level. I said take it to another level. Take it to another level. Come on. Come on. Now everybody just break your neck right now and do something like this. Come on. Come on. Woo! Come on. Woo! Come on. One more time. Ow! Come on.
Excellent, thank you. All right, well, let's go back to when the Beast got together. Where did the name come from? I mean, your first EP is called Belly, which those two terms kind of go hand in hand, Belly and the Beast. Is that the origin?
Yeah, that is actually the origin. I mean, you have that connotation, that socio-political context connotation where the beast represents kind of like the middle of, to use some Rastafarian theology language, the middle of Babylon, you know. It's kind of like United States of America, you know, this is the beast. We're in the belly of it. The other meaning of the beast would be like, that dude's a beast. Like, LeBron James is a beast, okay? He's nasty, he's dope, he's like at the top of his game, and that's what we strive for, you know? So, you know, you kind of have that duality in the meaning there, but in the belly of the beast is definitely a part of our roots, and then just trying our best to be as dope as humanly possible is another kind of goal that we think the beast encapsulates.
Well, speaking of Belly of the Beast, could you tell me about Belly, your first EP? How did you guys record it? How did the songs come about?
Wow, Steve's basement.
Yeah, Pete was our bass player, was the engineer on that. He's an accomplished engineer. He's kind of been recording stuff on the side, and you know, our full-length album is kind of his baby right now. Just being able to edit and track it. We did it all tracking one night in Steve's basement after a show, and after that, it just kind of became a big kind of family reunion of guest artists. We had, you know, Nina sings on "Come Closer." Scott Sawyer, a prominent jazz guitarist in the area, plays on movement. He plays on Come Closer, my bad.
That's right.
He's a little bit on the movement. There's a gospel choir in there, the Seed and Harvest Church. There's Yazara, who, she's kind of collaborated with some Justice League people. The Gardell horn section. It just kind of became a great way to kind of put together 3 really powerful songs with 3 really intense arrangements and say, this is our first time out. This is who we are. Check this music out. And it's been really cool to kind of go from that initial 3 songs into an album that's kind of a more developed kind of sense of thing. But Belly was a great place to start.
Well, before we talk about that album, you've actually also put out a second EP that's, well, for all intents and purposes, it was recorded live.
Yeah.
Where did the idea for that album come from, and how did the opportunity for that album present itself?
Well, we got to give some love to the Durham Arts Council. I'm rocking my Durham colors right now with the Bulls shirt. But the Durham Arts Council was doing a fundraiser with this great local studio where we tracked the majority of our album called Sound Pure Studios. And they invited my mom and myself as a guest to do kind of an intimate performance, a different type of performance. It wasn't just your regular come see Nina Freelon, come see the Beast show. It was a behind the scenes. You're able to sit in the control room of a studio and see what the recording process is like. So we went through a couple different songs, Jinji, and it kind of showed them how, this is when you add reverb, and this is how we mic the instruments. And there was a group of people who sat in the studio and a group of people that were actually in the, sitting right next to the instrumentalists and the players and everything like that. So for us, the cream of the end of the big, highlight of the show was an actual premiere of 2 original songs, one of which is my mom and the Beast collaboration. The other one is Come Up, Come Down, which we just performed for y'all. So it was kind of like a special kind of icing on the cake treat that we, world premiered these 2 songs for the donors, because they were, donating money to the Arts Council for grants that support artists like us and people in our community. So we released that as an EP, to kind of give a live look at what we do, and also to raise more money for the Durham Arts Council. It's a free EP, but there's a suggested donation to the Durham Arts Council so people can kind of continue to support the cause of supporting grassroots artists.
Mm-hmm. And that's also an all digital release, and you can only find it at thebeastmusic.com.
See, that's Eric knows what.
I'm the wingman.
He's like, thebeastmusic.com. Go get it right now.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about your debut LP that we're all waiting for. When about can we expect that to come out?
We're saying middle of October. I'd love to be able to tell you a date right now. It'd feel good to tell you that, and it'd feel good for us to know exactly what, but it's just kind of finalizing the last bits of production, watching everything come together from the mixing and the mastering. But definitely it's going to be an October release, 2 weeks after I get married, which is going to make it a great month for me. I get, a marriage and a baby, in quotes, not the kind that cries. It's the kind that people come, pay for, which is great. So that's coming together, and that's about all the details we have. We're still kind of working on the name, still working on the art, but that stuff's kind of this week. It's really on our minds this week. It's been really exciting.
What can we expect with this album?
Ooh.
I think everything. I think with Belly, you saw, here's 3 really interesting produced hip-hop tracks that sound great, play them on the radio. Catalyst was, here's the band as a live band, doing 2 kind of, jazzy things, very, raw and organic. And the album is the kind of first full-bodied statement we're making as a band, just because it runs the gamut from, kind of poppier, head-bobbing kind of stuff to really traditional hip-hop stuff to, some kind of reggae and Afrobeat kind of things. It's just, it goes all over the place in a way that I think is ultimately cohesive, and just, instead of being kind of like, oh, we're lost, it's like, no, this is absolutely what we want to do. We absolutely want to make all these different kind of musics. You'll still get a lot more, horns and percussion, and everything is live. There's a bunch of great musicians involved, but at the core, it's just really this quartet, and here are some songs you've written. Enjoy.
Who will be on the album? I mean, the first 2 both featured your mother. Who else will be on? Who's going to be on this album?
This one doesn't. It ended up, just as a matter of happenstance, not having many features, except for the song we're going to close with here today is called Translation, and that features a 13-piece salsa band called Orquesta Gardel, which I direct, and Pete is also the bass player in. So that was a great chance to combine salsa and hip hop. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, there's Chris Berner, or the guitarist from the proclivities is he's on a track or two. Some of the Gardel horns appear in different places, but it's really kind of almost on purpose. It's like, we know we're really going to just let all the vocals be Pierce and show what he can do and show what happens when you just put 4 musicians in the studio and don't get out of control with the amount of overdubs you kind of do, and just make some good music.
Awesome. Well, let's hear translation.
Will do. Sidebar, I'm going into the studio Sunday, and all these lyrics might be different by Sunday, so you never know. This song is about meeting a girl at a Raphael Sadiq after party hosted by Orchestra Gardel. Love at first sight, midnight salsa party. Met shorty, she was just my type. I offered her a drink, she said no, I don't like Bud Light. But guess what, we could let the Bud Light. Later that night, with the Bojangles, like, can I get a 4-piece, seasoned fries, iced tea, sweet and low, licking fried chicken bones, she and I getting low. Best pick and roll since Goku Piccolo. I'm trying to tell you she was a real dime. Shorty gave me goosebumps like R.L. Stein, so I got too close like R.L. That's when she introduced me to Raphael Sadiq in the backseat, bumping the beast in the backseat, 5 deep, ran up in the club like a track meet. It was salsa night. Matter of fact, the music wasn't even like this. It was more like that. Oh girl, I know you like that. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. No problem, baby girl. Yo, guaranteed to sweep you off your feet, or the case the Gardel and the beast. So I called the bluff, took her out to the club, and I showed her why she would have to give me some love, just like I told her. I gave her just what she requested, invested in every desire. She was impressed, so she told me I was just what she needed. I agreed, all the women proceeded, were obsoleted, cause shorty was tight. The question is, might this love at first sight be the love of my life? And that's why you and me, girl, nobody cares the places we go. No. That's why I told my baby, quiero hacer amor contigo. You and me, girl, nobody cares the places we go. Listen, that's why I told my baby, quiero hacer amor contigo. Listen, Cass rules everything around Senorita. She was half black, the other half Latina. If you seen her apple bottom, you'd have called her Bonita. Check please, who got the keys to my Beamer? We were ready to go, take her back to the crib, home alone, so we can make the black snake moan, making her back bust the night. Sam Jack, snakes on, wax off, we can kick it like Ralph Macchio. So we ran about the club like Plaxico, trying to move fast, got gas at the Texaco. In an hour, I'll have her like a pistachio, open as I rise up the power like Castro. It was about 4 o'clock on my Casio. We was in the car, hot like casserole, about to ignite. The question is, might this love at first sight be the love of my life? And that's why you and me, girl, we should flee to Puerto Rico. Listen, that's why I told my shorty, quiero hacer amor contigo. You and me, girl, listen, yo, we should flee to Puerto Rico. Nobody cares where we go. That's why I told my baby, quiero hacer amor contigo. So quiero hacer amor contigo. The translation for that is basically like, I want to make love to you, baby. You know what I mean? So I looked and told her, come on, shorty. Quiero hacer amor contigo. Quiero hacer amor contigo. Nobody cares the places we go. I told her, quiero hacer amor contigo. Listen, nobody cares how dizzy we get when we spin around in circles. That's why I told my baby, quiero hacer amor contigo. Woo! Yeah, you and me, girl. Nobody cares where we go. That's why I told my baby, quiero hacer amor contigo. Quiero hacer amor contigo.
Girl, we should flee to Puerto Rico. Quiero hacer amor contigo. Quiero hacer amor contigo. Quiero hacer amor contigo.